Dr. Ashok Tyagarajan. Give a big clap, please.
Thank you very much. And always I take it a point in any conference, we are all called, myself and Professor Chandrasekhar Menon, we are all called time bombs. Time bomb means whenever there is a shortage of time, we go and fit into that and we ensure that we close the gap wherever it is possible. I will try to restrict myself to the minimum thing, but this is a very interesting topic. And as I always say that I'm a simple stupid fellow. That is the reason, I continue to study myself, to educate myself. I've done my education in science, then I did labor law, then I did MBA, MPhil, and 2 PhDs. That's about myself. Started my career as a simple medical representative. I always say, Kaluthula tai, Kaila pai, vai pura poi. So I started as a medical rep, then moved on with all the friends and with all the gurus. I reached a stage of COO at this level. Everybody has contributed. I have not done anything. I have worked in all the 6 continents and I learned from all the people. So this is a simple introduction about me. Next slide. Oh, I can use this. A salesman, Bazaar salesman as a marketing person. I am a direct student of Philip Kotler. I had the great opportunity to study under him when I was in US. The best advertisement constitute on the satisfied customers. That's what the great man says. And great Philip Kotler, I always take a pride in talking about himself, because it's one thing is very clear. You can build a hospital, you can bring technology, you can bring finance. Who is important in the hospital? Patient. Who will bring the patient inside the hospital? Recently, one of the hospital, I don't want to mention the name, maybe 1.5 years back, they built a technology, German technology, 350 beds, they put it, and everything has been done, best doctors have come. So we had a discussion, I asked this simple question, yes, technology has come, doctors have come, how are you going to bring patients? No, patients will come automatically. And unfortunately, in India or most of the places, everyone is the marketing head, especially in the hospital industry where it is not evolved. You bring a literature, right from the chairman to the housekeeping employee, they say, no, I know that, sir, you do this. What they do, put this picture, put this word. What is promotion? You have to have a doctor's face, you need to have one machine, beautiful building. Is it marketing? So there comes the important thing, marketing plays a major role because it's a science. So what I have done is that with my experience, so I have developed something, this is purely the story, direction, everything is Ashok Tyagarajan. Because we know 4 P's of McCarthy, Professor McCarthy on the 4 P's we have heard. Then it has become 7 P's. So one thing I strongly feel is that 2 P's are the most important thing. What I have learned in my 33 years of experience across the world, in hospital marketing, there is no book, only one book is available, that is also not much details, that professor has dealt about the clinics, what is to be done. The big question is that how to bring patients to the hospital. For every administrator, one thing is very important, EBITDA, how to run the business profitably. That's why people like Hemant or all the thing comes, how to bring the patient, how to bring the footfall, that is a major thing. Only 2 things can be sold in the healthcare industry or the hospital industry. One is called prescription, the other one is called perception. You can promote only 2 things. Either you can promote a professional or you can promote a procedure. Let us see how this can be done. So I call this as a 4 buckets because it's a big topic. Very simply to put into that, how can you promote a professional? Every doctor is there, everybody is having business. If you want to come up in life, a professional having special skills, you can promote. You know that MCA norms are very clear. You can never put a doctor face and you can promote. Number 2, you can never say that you can give magic cure. You are not supposed to make tall claims. You are not supposed to claim that 100% cure is possible. We all know that. You cannot say that. You have to tell the truth. What is the truth? The truth always says that I do the surgery, I treat the patient, God heals it. We cannot take claim that we are 100% perfect in doing things, 100% clinical outcome is expected. The science doesn't say that. In those scenarios, how to promote the procedures what we have. Either you can promote a professional because of his special skills. Something like if you say sports, Sachin Tendulkar, all batsmen are there. How? We call as a Sachin Tendulkar as a brand or become as a brand. How a doctor can become a brand? Because of his professional skills. Maybe some people, I don't want to tell the name, some people develop some technique. Some doctor, surgeon, they develop banana technique. Some doctors who are very good in Whipple surgery, they brought some techniques. And maybe today also we have seen for the treatment of vitiligo, somebody has done. So like this, you can promote a doctor. Or second thing, what is a procedure? You can promote a procedure, a special procedure, for example, heart transplant. Or you can promote something like switch, everybody does. I don't want to get into the technical details. You can promote that, except that you cannot promote. Rest, everything is same. I am having building, everything. So these 4 buckets, once again, I have submitted my work, which is under review in University of Michigan. It's there for a very long time, and a lot of peer reviews taking on this. There are 4 buckets if we say the hospital marketing. The first bucket is that, the first bucket we say that, if we say the hospital marketing, sales is different, marketing is different. Because per se the definition, sales is the one to identify the need of the customer and suit the need with the product or the service what you have. That is the definition. The marketing, which is a vehicle which carries the sales, or marketing is the telescope which brings the customer into a hospital. So many of the time these two terms are getting confused. What do you mean by sales? Sales is called the patient is coming and you do a test. Then in the test you say that the patient has got one tumor which has to be operated. Then where does it goes? Then we tell the patient you need to be operated. Then the patient goes, he says that I'll go back home, I will discuss with them, come back. So what is sales? Sales is the one identify the need of the customer. He needs a surgery. There comes, you call in corporate service line managers or conversion specialists. There you call as counselors or somebody. They explain to the patient what is the importance of that. This is pure conversion, which is called sales. So if you see this, there are 4 buckets. There are 4 types through which you can improve your sale. The number 1 bucket is that the direct walk-in patients. And number 2 is that the referral walk-in. Either the patient has to come directly, it's mainly because of your branding, digital marketing, all such stuff. Referral walk-in is that somebody has to recommend them. So mainly it is because of your referral doctors they do it. The third important thing, which is going to be very important in future, corporate, TPS and PSU clients. And the fourth, which is developing very fast, is international. So if we see the percentage wise, scientifically it has been tested, especially in India, maybe to a certain extent Sri Lanka and other countries, but in Western world it's totally different. I am talking about mainly on Indian perspective. So 35% if you are able to get a direct walk-in. So what do you require for that? All your thing. If you say that, we call in marketing, in terminology, print media, visual media, all such stuff. I don't want to go into the details. So all these things contribute 35%. Then you talk about camps and campaigns, all this stuff. So how a patient comes, mainly even today, the rule of the game is 5 kilometers radius. You take an analysis until unless if you are an institution like CMC, where everybody comes from the various part of the country, or government general hospital, otherwise if you are a corporate or if you are a private hospital, you run on the principle of 5 kilometers radius. Then ski specialties or core specialties, we call as that 20-80 Pareto analysis. Every hospital get the business 20%. If you say that the revenue of the hospital is 10 crore per month, you can easily identify that your 80% comes from 3-4 specialties. Rest of the specialties you keep it as a support. If some patient comes with an accident, then you need a neurosurgery. If you have a neurosurgery, you need a plastic surgery. If you need a plastic surgery, you need a vascular surgery. Like this it goes. But the main business come from 2-3 departments. And then what is KOL? Key opinion leader. Do you have somebody who can promote the key opinion leader? And brand visibility, which is very important. We call as I call it in a very simple term, tea shop test. Go to the nearby tea shop and you ask them that, ask the hospital name. You ask them that, where is hospital X? If they says that, he gives the right route, it is okay. Or you say that, I met with an accident, there is a fracture, which hospital I should go? If 3 or 4 tea shops follow, rickshawalas, if they tell the name, your brand equity index, that's what McNielsen survey, all such big companies they do. I do the bazaar salesman, the simple technique. Ask your people to go and find out. In your family also you know that. We talk about best hospital, we attend so many things. In the family person, when you ask, when you have a heart attack, where to go? People, whatever the relative says, whatever the friend says, there only people go. So that is the brand equity index. The second one is that very referral walk-in. And I think this has got a major role to play. But again, ethical things are coming into play. Whether you can encourage a doctor who is referring for that. A lot of discussions are going on. But still, the science, it's also a science. It can contribute 15%. Definitely, it can contribute 15%. What is more important is that maybe people from pharmaceutical industry, they can understand, which is called MTCPP, Master Territory Coverage Productivity Plan. You and I know very well that every area has got a disease profile. I am coming back to it in the end. What is disease profiling? You need to promote. For example, if you go to any GP, if you want to do that, they get a specific type of patients continuously. Maybe some people will get more respiratory infection. Some people, it's a science. Like a pharmaceutical representative, he goes and first conduct the market survey. He understands the preference of antibiotic by a specific doctor. If he is a surgeon, he tries to understand what molecule he writes, whether he prefers amikacin first or he prefers cefazolin sodium first. So like that, then he started promoting the product. Similarly, we should know that the Master Territory Coverage Productivity Plan, the team plays a major role, alignment of strategy with the plan. There the major issue in India, except some few companies, who has to decide the target? As Neelakannan always says, the finance people, they decide the target. But who has to decide? But every bombardment comes to whom? Marketing people. If the business is less, call our marketing fellows, bombard them like anything. What you people you know? First they say, put a poster, put a banner. Then even the banner also, only the top people will say what to be done. There is no science behind it. What is the science? In any promotional material, lot of empty space should be there. What is the coloring concept? My God, big subject. Philip Kotler took class for almost when I was there, 30 days only on coloring concept. Watch color what? What is the relevance of bringing the ash color? Why international literatures are blue in color? Why Times New Roman? But unfortunately, it is not being told. Ultimately, you say that somebody says, big font you put it, small font you put everything there. Girl picture dalo, acha girl picture dalo. So this is what, no, it's a science. We forget that. But this is a science and alignment of strategy. So what is to be done is that we need to first look at the most important thing is that what is the strategy behind it. And the third thing is that the TPUs, as I said, TPAs, there comes the disease profiling coming there. How to improve the business in insurance? The major problem comes is that tariff. What is the tariff I should say? If I am an independent clinic, if I have, what is the tariff? If I have 10-bed nursing home, what is the tariff I should keep? What we do? Go take a survey nearby hospital, how much price they pay. Who has to decide the price? Whether these consumer industries, are they deciding the price according to the other thing? There are various management subjects on pricing. We call as a tariff myopia or marketing myopia. Nobody knows what is the right tariff. Every month every year somebody increases 10%. What is the right tariff? So that because nobody calculates what is the actual cost of the surgery or a procedure. From there it should start. I am not finding it difficult. What I am saying is that science, marketing is a science. If you want to improve the TPA business, your tariff should be fine. There should be 5 parameters. One is what is your procedure charge, equipment charge, instrument charge, pharmacy charge, then you need to have a laboratory. Do we have that 5 division, whomsoever it may be? It starts from there, from the strategic level, then where to approach, what to give, all such stuff. Then it backfires when the service quality is very bad. And another important thing, international, all the speakers they talk, and in India, if you want to improve the RPOB, everybody talks about the RPOB, average revenue per occupied bed. It is going to be possible only with the entry of foreign patients. With the local patients, with the local regulation, after paying all the tax and the below the table, under the table, above the table, we are not going to meet the RPOB or EBITDA. The only possibility is that, and maybe we need to have a separate conference on improving the international business. What is the strategy? There are 2 levers, as I said, push strategy and pull strategy. One is the conversion in the hospital. Really, when there is a cancer patient comes, what is the ideal mode of treatment? Whether it is a radiation or it is a maybe chemotherapy or it is a surgery. There you have to do it, then conversion has to start. And product bundling, once again, very important thing. How we are going to bundle the product? See, for example, any multi-speciality or you got all specialities. How to make the patient use all specialities? Again, it is a science. We have to take lessons from the consumer industry. And the secret is that quality, uncompromised quality, which is very important. Whatever you say, without quality, nothing is possible. Technology adoption, where people like Mr. Ananda Padmanabhan, they have been talking. You have to differentiate or die. If you are going to talk the same language, you are not going to improve that. How are you going to differentiate? in service, in quality, in patient care, or in the promotion. That's going to be that unique selling proposition. What is your concept behind it? And then always, like the patient says, think like a patient. What is in it for me? When I come there, what I get? So that's very important. So disease profiling is the one. For example, when you want to improve the business of TPA or insurance, how to do is that you should first of all, if you, for example, something I will tell you that maybe it's a big subject. If you want to promote your neurology, you say that neurology patients are not coming. People always say that I want to have a stroke clinic. If you are a single doctor having single thing, how to promote? So the best thing is that your specialty is the neurophysician. That means you treat all these neurological disorders where it is available. Today, more neurological disorders are there in some of the areas like IT companies. Which company is more? Example, maybe in some of the areas it may be Wipro, somewhere is that. Then, how to promote the gynecology? If we say that, once again, you should know which corporate is offering the insurance for gynec till the delivery, antenatal, prenatal, all such stuff, that is TCS. So like this, disease profiling. And if you want to promote your plastic surgery, you need more fingertip injuries. Where to go that you have to identify? Maybe some of the companies like TVS and all, where they get into per day 30 to 40 people are getting into finger injuries. This is called disease profiling. Align your market and your specialty so that we get everything. So the most important thing is that it's a science, and please allow the real professionals, whomsoever it may be, to function as a professional. And the first thing what we should do is that when we are building up a hospital, when you are deciding the budget, call the marketing guys, ask them how to do it. If you have 100 beds, what specialty you are going to fill in these 100 beds? You first say this, what is your strength? Maybe my strength is medicine, my strength is surgery, my strength is this. Then accordingly, if you want to fill up these beds, what is the strategy? Are you going to promote the professional or a procedure? Or you want to have some campaign? A day is going to come that you cannot do any camps. The only way you can improve the business through digital marketing, because everybody is going through that. As Hemant has rightly pointed out, if you do a good work, it is good. If you do a bad work, one day all name is gone. It is like a double-edged sword. So the future is going to be on the digital technology, and I request Hemant to organize a full day session only on marketing. So thank you very much. Thanks for patient hearing.